I am totally serious that since I started using this skincare routine, my boyfriend has told me that my skin looks more youthful. A girlfriend of mine asked me when I got Botox because my forehead looks so smooth. I haven't, but thank you for the compliment. I've got to owe it to the skincare routine because I wasn't getting compliments on my skin before I started this. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my tiny bathroom. I am Maggie. I'm also in my mid 40s, and I did not start taking skincare seriously until I was in my 40s. So I'm trying to reverse the hands of time. So I'm looking for anti-aging, also just really good skin loving ingredients. Now, I realize that the word affordable, and I'm guilty of it as well, that just gets thrown around as if it has the same meaning for all of us. And I realize that what is affordable to me may not be to the next person, and it may be chump change to the other person. But I feel like I have really put together a well-rounded skincare routine that can fit into any budget. I've been using Global Beauty Care products, and I've been using the Skin Nutritional Botanical. Global Beauty Care can be found in, of course, in the Dollar Trees. My Family Dollar also carries a few products at all times. The skin nutritional products can also be found on Amazon if you cannot find them in your Dollar Tree. A good skincare routine is also a form of self-care, and self-care is a form of it's good for our overall health and well-being, and I truly believe everyone should have one. So I'm going to talk about the ingredients, the why I use them, where I use them, what I like about them, what I don't like about them. And I think we're going to dive into it. I have just washed my face. I am a double cleanser. I have oily skin and very acne prone skin. And I've been starting off with this tea tree oil salicylic acid balancing face wash. This is a AHBHA formula with hyaluronic acid. It is an exfoliant. So before you ever use an exfoliant, do a test on your skin. Some people are sensitive. It can be irritating for some people. It doesn't say the percentages of the acid, the salicylic acid, but always do a test drive on here. This is a plant-based brand. This is oil-free, silicone-free, fragrance-free, paraffin-free, phosphate free, and sulfate free. That's a lot for a dyslexic girl to say, but I am really enjoying this cleanser. I feel like it is balancing out my skin. This cleanser doesn't suds up. It doesn't have a ton of bubbles to it. It is kind of an oil cleanser, so it doesn't bubble, but I feel my skin looks fresh and very clean. I do feel like I need some moisture. My skin is clean, it looks fresh, it just looks renewed. It almost looks brighter in a way after I use that cleanser. And then I also add this Smooth and Lift Collagen Facial Cleanser. Now, because I have aging skin, I look for ingredients with ceramides and peptides, hyaluronic acid. They also have a cleanser targeted for glowing skin. They also have one for acne prone skin, so they have a wide variety, but this one is with peptides, hyaluronic acid, and the squalene. Now, peptides encourage your skin to rebuild and repair itself. It improves the skin's fullness, it preserves youthful presence, it's the anti-aging properties that provide noticeable results against fighting fine lines and wrinkles. So I like the combination of these ingredients in here. Again, I don't know the percentages. It does not say that. This is vegan, cruelty-free, fragrance-free. This stuff is interesting. It's more of a cream. It's a cream, and it's slippery. This one does suds up. I like this cleanser. I love the combination of both cleansers. After I am done double cleansing, now this may seem a little extreme, but I work in a very dirty environment. I have large pores, and I swear that they will attract their magnets to the dirt. They will take the smallest piece of dust, and it'll get stuck in my pores. So I use these exfoliants. Now, featured this in a past video, but this is the Power Toner with AHA, BHA, tea tree, and niacinamide. I feel like this is very more of an exfoliant than this glowing exfoliant one. This one has niacinamide, peptides, and vitamin C. Sometimes I will do a combination of the two depending on what my skin needs. At times I will use both, but I used to use a very strong exfoliant before I started strictly just using Global Beauty Care. So again, just always make sure that you test it out on your skin. Just make sure it doesn't irritate you. It says that the AHA BHA helps to remove buildup of the skin surface and deepen pores to provide the appearance of improve your skin texture. Tea tree is essential oil for oil control, helps clean the skin, and niacinamide retains skin's natural moisture, helps dissolve oil, brighten and smooth the appearance of your skin's texture. So that's the ingredients on that one. And then for the glowing exfoliant toner, but this one also has the niacinamide in it, also has the peptides, which is essential support for collagen. It helps the skin appear smoother, tighter, and more hydrated. Also, the writing on this, they could do better. It's really hard to read either way. And the vitamin C helps clarify, exfoliate, and brighten the skin. I like both of them. I do feel like the glowing toner is a little stickier compared to this one, the black labeled one, the Power Toner. There's a little bit of a stickiness after it dries down. Maybe there's a little bit on both. There's a little on both. This one, the glowy side, may be a little bit more, but again, they are paraffin-free, cruelty-free. They just Global Beauty overall is a really good, well-rounded brand. Their ethics, I enjoy their ethics. They work with charities. It's just an overall good brand. Speaking of well-rounded, there is one thing that I think Global Beauty is missing on. They've got us on the exfoliants, they've got us on face like wipes and all those things, but they are missing a milky toner. I am a lover of milky toners, but to keep in the theme of affordability, I'm going to use the Be Pure Glow Up Toner. Global Beauty, if you are hearing this, please give us a milky toner. I do really love my Tier milky toner, and I also will mix between the Glow Up toner, the Haru that has become one of my new favorites. I like a thicker milky toner, but I will put some of this on my skin. This is very watery. It is glowy. It does have that watermelon scent. It is kind of a dupe for the Glow recipe. I will rub it all over my skin, bring it down my neck. I am going to be careful because of my microphone, but I will push it in. Always tap, 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 especially around your eyes. And when I am in a hurry, I don't always let everything dry down. And that is one of the things I enjoy about this, because I find that either way, if I let things completely dry down or if I just start packing everything on all at one time because I've got to get out the door, they usually always sit very well on my skin without pilling. I've said before, pilling skincare is a deal breaker for me. It absorbs pretty quickly. Actually, I do have some stickiness, some tackiness, but because I know Dollar Tree can kind of be a hit or a miss. I know it took almost a year and a half, 2 years for the Be Pure products to start coming into my local area, and I want everyone to be able to have options. So I do know that my Family Dollar has these two bottles on their shelves at all times. This is the hyaluronic acid and the vitamin C. I think they're good. Just they're a little thicker than I prefer during the day, so I will wear these at night. And right now we're focusing on my morning skincare routine, but these are like $2.12 for each bottle. I think still really affordable. But what I do use during the day is this glowing vitamin C facial serum. The bottle is completely clear, totally hard to see. And then I also use the Smooth and Lift Collagen Facial Serum. Again, I like the glowing, the vitamin C, kind of lighten my dark spots, and then the collagen for the anti-aging properties. This one comes in the blue box. It's part of the Smooth and Lift line. And then this one is in the pink box, which is part of the Glow line. I think there is a green box that is towards acne prone skin. There's also a purple box. Then that line is geared towards nighttime. It's got melatonin in it, which I have no idea what that does for the skin. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just a girl that loves skincare. But with this, the Smooth and Lift, you can also get these on Amazon, and of course there's going to be an upcharge on Amazon because they're from third-party sellers. But this has the peptides, hyaluronic acid, squalene. Squalene is really good to moisturize the skin, plump the skin, anti-aging. It helps fight against fine lines. So I will put layer on each one of these. And this may seem a little extreme, but because I don't know the exact ratio, the exact amount of the ingredients, I kind of pack on different serums. Yeah, Skin Nutritional Botanical Niacinamide 5% Squalene Serum. This one helps reduce skin blemishes, uh, congestion, and inflammation, helps brighten the skin tone by detoxifying. It softens and hydrates to retain the skin moisture. This one does say 5%. From what I understand, niacinamide starts becoming beneficial when it is 5% and above. So if I'm getting some niacinamide from the first serum and then I add this on, I'm getting more benefits. At least that is my thought process on it. And then I also add the Glow Up Serum, Rose Ferment Antioxidant Serum, clinically proven technology to help brighten the skin at a cellular level, visibly evens out skin tone, reduces the appearance of age spots and hyperpigmentation, which I have both, helps protect skin and the signs of aging, and free radicals. And free radicals are in every environment that we are in. Free radicals also accelerate aging. So I have really gotten big into skincare that protects your skin barrier to kind of keep the free radicals at bay. So that's what I use during the day. My skincare routine is pretty much the same, except for instead of those two, I use this glycolic acid with the witch hazel 2-in-1 at night, and I also use the Glow Up hyaluronic acid 2% rice ferment night booster. Both of these, again, have really good ingredients in them. The glycolic acid offers mild exfoliation to clarify without excessive irritation, minimizes pores, visibly softer, smoother, and revitalized skin. This one, clinically proven technology to brighten, improve elasticity, boost firmness, hydrate the skin's surface, powerful antioxidant to prevent signs of accelerated aging, again to protect against the free radicals, reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and nourishes and softens. All these bottles also say that they are dermatologist tested. I really like this brand. I did find a newsletter or an app or maybe an IG account, or I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it has all the ingredients that are in these products, where it gives you a complete breakdown of the possibility of skin irritation, what the ingredients are, what they do. It's actually really good and really informative. I will link it down in the description box so you can do your own research. I will also possibly pin it in the comments, but I am really loving this brand. I like this way more than I thought I would. I also at nighttime, I'll just let you know, at night I also add this retinol renewing double serum from the Global Beauty. I've featured this before. Now, when it comes to how you put on your skincare, you want to do it by texture. You start off with the cleanser, the toners, essence if you use them. Then you go to your serums. Are your serums water-based? Are they gel, or are they oil? You always want to start with your water-based, and you go by texture. You go with from the thinnest to the thickest. And I always put my oils last because I feel like the oils could prevent the rest of the stuff from absorbing. So I put my oils in kind of last to kind of lock everything in. But that's kind of what I do at night. During the day, after I've done all my serums, I alternate in between this Power Moisture from Global Beauty, the retinol antioxidant, and glycerin. Glycerin is another one that is good for moisture. Or I will go in with the retinol skin cream from Global Beauty. One is thicker than the other, depending on how my skin is feeling for the day, what kind of moisture I need. I will put this on. This one feels pretty, it's heavy. It's a heavy cream, but not at the same time. It absorbs in really well. Again, always pat around the eyes. We want to be as gentle as possible. This is, I mean, you see that this is a thick cream. Can also put this on at night. I'll show you this other one. This one feels a little, this one is a little lighter than the dark one. They're both thick, but this one feels more of a water gel than a cream. I mean, it's still a cream, but it breaks down really easily. Not breaks down, but absorbs really easily. So I will apply these. Now this, I do let this absorb into my skin before I put my last product on. Now, I do want to say that Global Beauty is really kind of a well-rounded brand. So is can I just call it the SNB, instead of trying to say Skin Nutritional Botanical all the time. I'm just going to call it the SNB skincare lines. Also have a wide variety of products that are really good, but we are missing a really good sunscreen. I am a firm believer in sunscreen. It should be implemented in everyone's skincare routine. And I love the Haru Wonder sunscreen. It's 50 plus, it's BA plus 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 plus. It has protects from all the really nasty things. It is a beautiful sunscreen that sits really nice on the skin. I've never broke out from this. I also use this as a moisturizer sometimes. Sometimes I don't. If I'm extra oily, I won't put on those thicker moisturizers during the day. But I always use this. This is one of my favorites. I do also like Paula's Choice, but we are keeping this affordable. You can find this anywhere from $8 to $12. Again, you can find it on Amazon. Sometimes I find it cheaper on Shein. Sometimes I found it cheaper on Temu. I do my shopping around to always find the best deal. Now, I think that is pretty much my daily skincare routine. I know I added some nighttime. I do want to show two other products that are always on my shelves at my Family Dollar. So if you can't find some of these things in your Dollar Tree, you still have options. The first one is always, these two are always in my Family Dollar. I do like them. I find them enjoyable. This one is the Collagen Skin Cream Anti-Aging, and this other one is Firming Anti-Aging Neck Repair. Now, this one I will use all over my face. This is another very, very thick cream. Like sticking my finger in here, barely anything comes off. It's a very thick textured cream. Almost feels like there's an oil in it, but it does absorb in your skin very nicely. There is a slip to it a little bit, if that makes sense. It's really nice. By the way, I do bring everything down my neck and onto my chest, but because of my microphone, I don't want to be hitting it or getting the stuff on there. So I'm not doing the whole thing. But this one I like, but I will strictly only use it on my neck. There is a silicone in here. I am not a huge fan of silicone-based skincare, primers, anything. My skin and silicone do not work well together, but on my neck, it is good. I don't mind it on my neck. I do put this on. Again, my Family Dollar always carries this, so hopefully you can find some of these products if it's in your local Dollar Tree or um, Family Dollar or even Amazon. And even on Amazon, when they're charging the $5, I wouldn't pay any more than $5. There is some people that like to charge more, especially for the SNB. Some people charge a ridiculous amount for this on Amazon, so just be aware of that. I wouldn't pay any more than $5 for these either, considering that they're $1.25 in the Dollar Tree. I wish they made these. They need to come out with their own website so we can get them at any time and go straight to them. I do want to do a few honorable mentions. I am not a huge fan of skincare wipes. Yeah, I just am not. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I prefer my micellar water. Oh, by the way, I found a really good one. Maybe I'll just make a video of it. Anyways, back to this. I'm not a huge fan of cleansing pads, cleansing wipes, but I really like these clarifying toner pads from Global Beauty. I won't rely on these 100%. Sometimes I'll just, after work, I'll wipe my skin down with this, use my micellar water and my toner just to get all the dirt and the junk off. There's not a ton of, they're kind of dry a little bit. They're not overly saturated with moisture, but this one says it is a toner pad. They have a couple other ones. There's a pink one. I'm not sure what that is, but this has the witch hazel, mandelic acid, and cica, which I am not sure. It's an astringent to help purify skin and unclog pores. Gently exfoliates, supports collagen production for skin that appears smoother. I also really love this super oil from Global Beauty. I found this at my Family Dollar. This is the 6-in-1 Restore Barrier, Even Skin Tone, Firm, Hydrate, Smooth, and Brighten. I think you can use this on your skin, on your face. Of course, you can use it on your skin. You can use it on your face. I do not like using it on my face. I don't know. Can you see that iridescence in there? It's beautiful. It's a very thick formula. But I will use it on my chest and on the rest of my body. Now, these, I do have to say, when you put the droppers back in, the threads always get full of the ingredients. So I always use a little less than I normally would because I wipe it off of the threads. Otherwise, it's wasteful and it's just kind of gets messy. But this leaves my skin feeling wonderful. It is a little sticky. The dry down is a little sticky, but it also gives my skin a really nice luster, a glow to it. It's something that I wear when I'm wearing dresses just to give my skin a little bit of a boost. It feels nice. Like I said, it does dry down a little sticky. It is a very gel-like oil. It's hard to describe. It's unique. I've never tried anything like it before. It's, again, unscented. Yeah, it's just one that I enjoy, but I don't use it on my face. It is too thick of an oil for my face, but it may be something that you would enjoy. I also want to mention this Smooth and Lift Collagen Eye Cream with peptides, hyaluronic acid, and squalene. I do use this every once in a while at night. This is another one that is creamy. It's thick and not... I think all these ingredients I like because they feel thick, but they absorb into the skin really well. They break. I keep saying break down. Break down is not what I mean. They are not breaking down, but it absorbs in the skin really well. You don't necessarily have to have an eye cream, but because it's $1.25, I thought I'd give it a try. I like using all my other products. And then when I'm done with it all, before I walk out the door, I always put on my sunscreen. So I think we have covered it all. I'm looking at this pile of stuff in my sink, but this is what my skin looks like after I've washed it, done the whole routine. Okay, I think I kind of covered it all. I know it was kind of a lot. If there's any products that you have questions about, please leave them down in the comments. Also, please do your own research on the ingredients. I will link that page that I found that has all the ingredients for each of the products so you know what you're getting before you make your purchases. Also, let me know, do you have experience with any of these, or are you having a hard time finding these products at your local Dollar Trees? Hopefully, if you do have difficulty, you can find them at a Family Dollar or even on Amazon. I hope this video was helpful. If you have not subscribed yet, please take a second, hit that button, ring the notification bell. Also, give this video a big thumbs up, share it out to someone that loves all things skincare, and I'll see you on the next one.